Come in, come all, roll the fucking intro, let's go!
Loca vato locos, candle low. Smoke, twisted steel, ice cream truck with a devil wheel. Olympus cracks, torches spit, old guys whisper as the signal hits. Moving clips and UFOs, where it stops nobody knows. Flash, flash, something hit. Whole room losing it. Don't lose grip. Something weird inside the crypt. Crypt in the current, crypt in the crypt. Twisted myth signal with a grin on its lip. One sees the signal, one's already slipped. Strange lights, strange trips, shadows start to shift. In the crypt, twisted myth signal from the mothership. Click, click, watch the whole room flip. Flash, flash. Click, click. Something weird inside the crypt. Woo.
Hello, Jaffe. How are you? How are we doing?
Well, I'm doing well.
Oh shit,
How are
Gerald's on the screen.
good?
Let me move him off.
Hang on. There we go.
We go.
I'm doing well. Can you hear me? Hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you great. Do you want to tell everyone what you said to me right before we started? Just so they know, just in case.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Oh, do I want to tell them?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you don't have to if you don't want to. I'm not, I'll never force you to do anything.
I am getting married again.
There we go.
Yeah, this weekend I met the woman of my dreams. Now she's a robot, but she's goddamn beautiful. So yeah, we got fires going on here in San Diego, and we're kind of not in the evacuation zone, but we're one little square away from the evacuation. Oh, actually 3 squares, but it's moving fast. So it may be that big mistake. I'm teasing. That's called negging. If you ever like know what, the mystery method is and how to play the game, that's just pickup artist work. That's what we call it in tradecraft. Big mistake says she had to evacuate work. Yeah. So it's hopefully it's going to be contained. We've only had to evacuate once, but, many years ago. But so anyway, the bigger point is if I have to get up and run out, that's because I'm evacuating.
Hello, Bunny. Long time no see. I demand a bunny emote. Devil smile.
We can have the bunny emote if we
200 members. I don't fucking know, right?
200 members? Fucking hell, Jaffe. We ain't that great. We ain't great.
I'll dress up as a goddamn bunny rabbit for that.
Oh, really? Would you now?
Yeah.
Okay,
sure,
200 members will both be bunny rabbits, and the emote will come, and maybe even a Jaffe emote. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be a fucking insane stream. We have to set that goal.
I got a bot, but you got to give me a few days to get it from Amazon.
Oh, no, of course. Yeah, well, it's not going to be next day, but we can both be bunny rabbits together. I mean, that's a possibility. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right,
goddamn right.
I don't think we're going to achieve that, but if we do, holy fuck.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. But Lily Bell, thank you so much for the very generous way to kick off our Monday. I hope you guys had a nice weekend. Did anybody go see the He-Man motion picture show? I didn't. I did not. but I wanted to, but I'm like, I got busy. I heard it's flopping at the theaters, but Obsession is still doing great. Backrooms is doing great. What's the movie that opened this weekend that everybody's going to see? It's there we go. Shark Bait rolling in the goddamn deep, baby. Come on now. Come on now. Lily Bell, thank you so much, Shark Bait, for kicking us off, getting us down towards 10 gifted members. You goddamn right. And let me remind you guys, we watched a movie in the Discord this week, which is what we do every Saturday. Sometimes more than one movie. And there you go. Big Mistake wants a movie on the wheel for this week. Let's see if it pops on the YouTube screen.
Hold on, I'm having
Thank
an
you,
issue.
Big Mistake.
I need to restart it real quick. I'm doing it right
Okay,
now.
hang on.
Rapidly.
But okay, well let me address all these. So first
Go
off,
ahead.
Lily Bell said she did see the He-Man motion picture show and it was really good. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see it. I probably am not going to see it before I see Disclosure, but there's a lot of good movies out to see. Shark Bait, yes, seriously, we do appreciate that very, very much. Thank you, buddy. And then Big Mistake says, is there a movie this weekend? Well, we already have one movie this weekend, which is UHF. So we are doing a wheel for the second motion picture, which looks like Big Mistake is kicking us off with Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, which I have not seen. I will tell you about that movie. My son had a friend who was going through a breakup, and he was staying with us for a couple days because it was like his first love and his first breakup and everything. And I told him, I'm like, you should just watch some like sad romantic movies. And he's like, well, what should I watch? And I'm like, I was pretending I had seen these. I hadn't seen 500 Days of Summer. I said, watch the 500 Days of Summer. I said, watch the Eternal Sunshine. And I came out about 3 hours later and he was bawling. And I'm like, are you okay? He says, I just finished Eternal Sunshine. I'm like, I thought it was like a movie that was going to help people get over your sadness, but apparently not so much. Apparently it actually made it worse for him. So I felt terrible. Mama, I can hear you, Mama. I can't sing it all like Phil Collins at all. Mama, thank you so much for the Locale 5 gifted memberships. That is very generous and very kind. Thank you. We are getting there. We are getting there.
We are getting
Lightning Sparrow.
I need to run another fix because those alerts are broken. I don't know why the gifted ones are broken. Oh, for fuck, I fixed that already. You can just carry on talking though for a moment.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
Lightning
Sparrow, thank you so fucking much in the goddamn world. We appreciate that very much. And as a reminder that, yes, if you are now into the fold, into the cult, what that means is I don't know what it means, but I know that if you up to, what are they called? Cash cows, pigs? No, cash cows.
Cash cows.
That will let you join us for the movies on Saturday. Big Mistake says Eternal Sunshine is the best breakup movie. I've decided every week we should have Big Mistake call in and tell us how her dates went. Because the woman she goes out like 5 times a week. And
I think she should do that. That'd be fun.
We need to know. Welcome to Band World, Mama B. Thank you so much for supporting the show. Octolong has been here for 4 months. Band World member. Thank you so goddamn much, you cocky duty knucklehead, for being a supporter of the show for that long. We appreciate it. Lily Bell drops a 5 spot, says, Jaffe, listen. Masters of the Universe was good. It wasn't cinematic greatness. It was good for what it was. Jared Leto was a surprisingly good Skeletor. What I'm excited about is people tell me it has it's like a cousin to Flash Gordon from the 70s or 80s, whenever that was, which is it's cheesy, but it's fun. It knows what it is. It's got great music. It's a good goddamn time. But I'll watch that probably when it streams. I got to go see Obsession, and then I got to go see Disclosure Day next. Big Mistake wants Eternal Sunshine on the wheel twice more. She's gonna make me. She's gonna make
3
me cry.
times total?
Well, she's already paid for it once, and now she just dropped a goddamn 20. This woman is. How rich can you get?
We'll have that.
You're never gonna know till you've met. Big Mistake is her name.
There's actually a very big chance because someone had Revenge of the Nerds on 3 times, and we did watch that.
That was Rocker Matt, and we did watch that. Thank you so much, Big Mistake. We appreciate it, buddy. You know we do. Okay, so Lily Bell says He-Man's a good Tuesday night discount movie, or I'm bored on the weekend movie. Okay, they probably should have put it out in the spring then. Who would win in a fight, Jaffe or Josh? Says Spooderman. I mean. I probably would have a better chance at the beginning, but I'm probably not as in good enough shape as Josh is. So if I don't get a good shove or hit in, in the first like 8 seconds, I would give it to Josh.
Oh, I'll be wasted anyway before it begins. I'll be down the pub, so you know we'll have a pub brawl. It'll be great. I'll be 7 pints down. You might be sober, so you know you probably win.
Yeah.
You probably win.
Well, Josh, you're from France, says Sharkbait. So
okay,
you probably just give
they
up.
keep saying that, and they try to piss me off with it, and actually they succeed. That's horrendous.
Are you from France?
No, I absolutely am not French or from France. I do.
Okay.
I did start learning French a while ago though, and I do. And I shouldn't say these things.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Josh. Je suis une grande fille qui j'adore ma mère. Oui.
Oui. That wasn't bad actually. That wasn't actually really was not bad.
I know. Who would win in a fight? We already did that one. Okay. But I mean, do you speak the French? How would you know it's not bad?
Well, yeah, no, I understood pretty much every word you said.
Okay.
So I mean, I can speak French at like I'm going to the supermarket, I'm ordering food, like how are you level, like comment ça va, you know, which is hi, how are you, you know, how are you?
Right.
Fucking if I go to a store, I can be like, puis-je avoir un sac s'il vous plaît, you know, can I have a bag please? You know, if I go to a restaurant, I can be like, je voudrais un marguerite de canard s'il vous plaît. You know, I can ask for the bill.
The duck?
Yeah, the duck. See, you know.
I know.
I love duck breast. So you know enough French to survive France. There we go.
I could survive. I mean, they would laugh at me, but I don't give a shit. I could at least get where I'm going. Oh, Jesus Christ. Big Mistake is owning the room. She says, screw it. I want Jaffe to see this movie, Eternal Sunshine, twice more. You're making me watch this. So I have to
trolling.
You're making me watch this. So I have to watch this and call you afterwards and cry and say, Big Mistake, can I come over and cry in your house? That's such a manly thing to do. A wink.
I'm relaunching our features. They are now launching. I have to do a quick hot fix, you know, because I'm on the fly like that. But I'm launching it again now, so no more. We won't have to, you know.
Wizard of Edge, the French only have one egg for breakfast because one egg is enough. Come on, who do you think you're talking to? Who do you think you're fucking talking
to? That's crazy. Enough. Enough.
Enough. All right. Now, okay, everything should be working now.
Let me just we got on OBS, then we are perfect.
Could I trouble you to put up a member goal on the screen so people know where we're at?
I do have it on there. Are we on 15 now?
Oh, it is.
What are we on?
We should be.
I should double check. 20? 20? No. I mean, yeah.
We got 10. Yeah, we're at 20. And I will buy a bunny suit.
It has to be a good one.
Well, let's go to the Amazon real quick and see what they got.
Yeah, see what they got.
I'll buy a bunny suit and Josh and I will stream as bunnies for an episode. And I may even like it. I might just wear it all the goddamn time.
To be fair, you may grow into it. Hopefully you don't like grow into it so much so that you become a full-on furry and start going to the conventions where they shit in bags and lead them on car hoods. I should say hoods, not bonnets.
Oh.
Yeah. You know, that happens.
Hey, welcome to Cash Cow, Sammy.
Thank you.
We appreciate it very, very much. All right, let me show you what I'm finding here for the.
Okay, because Xylee, you know, hers was terrible. It was basically like hers was a onesie with like a hood and had like really tiny ears that were barely rabbit ears. I mean, how could you really discern?
No, I'm not gonna. No, I won't do that to you guys.
No, of course not.
I'm gonna go all out if I'm gonna do it. So like if you look at the screen, let me share my screen.
Whoa. 5 more seekers of the truth?
Hey!
Poor aliens, man.
25. Oh my god.
No, 26.
I can't believe we're actually succeeding this hard. This is crazy. This is going to be a really weird stream.
We're at 26, so you know, 26? I think. Well, because Sammy bought one for themselves, and then they got 5.
5?
Okay.
5 newbies, dude. That's 31. Like a whole constellation, man.
Sammy, thank you so much. Bearskin2249, thank you so very much for the staggeringly generous
support. Actually, let's include those. People don't usually include when people actually you know, buy cash cow, but we will include cash cows. If you cash cow just for yourself, we will include that. Okay, I think that's fair.
So I mean, when I'm talking about, I want to get a real bunny suit, you know?
Oh my god, like an actual mascot suit? Because that, that's one. That's Peter Rabbit, but Peter Rabbit is still a rabbit.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that expensive, and it looks like a real fucking rabbit. I don't fucking know.
I
They're
don't-
rabbits, baby.
Why are they all Peter? I think they are all Peter Rabbit. No, I could be wrong. I
That
don't
looks like this looks like Bugs Bunny right here. I don't fucking
that
know anything
one.
about
That's
rabbits.
that's
Yeah.
that's like a mouse.
Yeah, I don't know. The point is,
Man, another seeker of the truth, brother.
Oh my god! If we hit this, I'm gonna
Hey.
cry actual tears.
Shark Bait. Thank you for the
Man,
gifted.
Welcome to the weirdness, dude.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
conspiracy starter kit is awesome. That's cool.
Yeah.
Hadn't seen that before.
Yeah.
Jaded Take, thank you for the gifted member, buddy. That is very generous and very kind.
Oh,
Thank you,
God.
guys. Okay,
Oh,
so I think you're behind a little bit.
It's
Sterling
33.
says we're 33. Yeah. So
No, I need
we
to
gotta
I need to build something where this is just automated, because usually it is if you have the back, but we don't have the permission to make the goals on the stream like Keem would. So I'll just make a system where it does it automatically in future, so we don't have to worry about updating the goal. Yeah, I'll do that for next time we set a goal.
Yeah, I'll be the Silent Hill rabbit. You goddamn right. So anyway, though, so yeah, it was you know, I want to say tomorrow, if you're into the UFO shenanigans,
Yes.
this is happening tomorrow on the steps of the Capitol. Take a look at this. I want to share my screen real fast.
Please do. As you mentioned that, there have been multiple conventions. I think this is quite normal for America, on the East Coast and West Coast for aliens recently.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a thing, man. It's a total thing.
Know that.
Oh yeah, Donnie Darko rabbit. That would be good. Big mistake. So tomorrow on the steps of the Capitol, this is what's going on.
This time next week, UFO whistleblower David Grush will be joined by a bipartisan group of lawmakers on the steps of the U.S. Capitol for what could be a pivotal step in the push for transparency around UFOs. Grush plans to discuss specific UFO evidence that he encountered during his time as an intelligence officer and why these records should be publicly released now. This time next week.
So this was from last week, but this is coming up tomorrow.
But he's not going to leak anything, though, right? Or is it...
Well, what he has said is he has since said that if the next group of evidence coming out of the White House does not include the non-human stuff that he knows is out there that he's seen, he is going to go ahead and leak it. If they don't come out with the next drop having to do with reverse engineering, non-human intelligence craft, and if they don't address or begin to address biologics, then that they saw in the sleeping dog file systems, he says he's just going to start releasing it. He says he has hundreds of these files.
I bet they're going to kill him. Isn't that what the
He says
government do over there? They
well,
kill people.
the
when they
other,
drop info?
yeah, I mean that's exact. Well, I don't know if they just do it here, but they do it. Where's
I'm
hang
sure
on,
it's common practice across the whole world, but like that would be crazy. Could you imagine this guy turns up dead next week?
Well, yeah, I can. Here, look at this.
That's crazy, though.
Hey, and I said it one time, and I'll say it again.
Oh, okay.
And I said it one time, and I'll say it again. If something ever happens to me, it wasn't suicide, it wasn't depression, it wasn't drugs, it wasn't a petty crime, it wasn't a car crash. Because unfortunately, it's journalists and whistleblowers who get targeted by the CIA, and it's un-American. It's frankly, it's perverse. It's disgusting. The way the CIA is operating themselves is perverse. It's disgusting. It is the deep state.
That's crazy.
Red
So
Sheets Metal. Red Sheets Metal says he sounds suicidal.
Yeah, to anybody in the U.S. government, he does sound very suicidal. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, there is, you know, there's a lot of people who have disappeared. There was a guy who 2 weeks before he was going to testify in front of Congress a couple of months back was found dead.
In what state did they say?
Let's see.
Heart attack or something, probably.
2 weeks before testify.
The thing is, like, it's hard to believe they would do stuff like this, but like, it looks that way because this has been a pattern, right, in the past, like tons and tons of times, and not just with alien stuff too, with other you know, subject matter.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're gonna Air Force veteran died of accidental drug overdose May 2024, shortly after agreeing to testify about secret UAPs. His death sparked. Okay, so this is one of the many people who have been, you know, and you have to be careful because some of it's just like you know, it's a coincidence, and it's like it's got nothing to do with that. But there's too much of this shit that some of these people, like that Amy woman in Alabama who was working on like 0 point energy and stuff,
Yeah.
she was killed. She was fucking killed. So the real question is, you know, what? First off, let's just say this: Steven Spielberg is either the luckiest motherfucker in the world, or he is pulling the fucking strings. And, you know, because his movie comes out this week, and this is all in the mainstream news. You know, it's on Fox News, for God's sake. So I don't know what to tell you, but I'm excited. I want to believe there are aliens out there. I want to believe in other things than what we see with our own eyes, interdimensional beings, whatever. So we'll see. But I will be watching this very excitedly tomorrow whenever they appear on the steps of
they haven't set a time.
Capitol Hill. Yeah, they haven't said what time yet, but this is supposed to
okay.
be coming up tomorrow. So we'll
Ooh.
see. Yeah.
I will have my eyes peeled. Maybe he'll die, and they'll say he died a week ago or something.
I mean, can you imagine? The guy works for, he's a staffer now, David Grush. He works for one of the Congress people who are trying to sort of get this out there. And yeah, he's supposed to show up tomorrow. If he shows up tomorrow and it's like, oh yeah, he didn't show up, he died in a car wreck on the way here. Come on.
You know what he should
and
do?
Again, yeah, what?
He should live stream his every move until he does it. Right?
That's a good idea. That's
what these people should do if they think they're, you know, if it's possible that they could be killed for sharing information. They should just stream everything.
100%. That's a one. Yeah, he should just have a fucking. He should be in the lolcow universe 24/7.
Give him a host.
You want
another?
He's like, you want another? You want another picture? $100, 100 members for the
100 members, you know? Guys, and I'll
Man,
release the
this
aliens.
network. Somebody call Grush. Get him in here. Interesting that Vertucci says it's a psyop. Again, it could be a psyop, but at that point, the question becomes, why? Like, I understand what psyops are for. I understand that our government is by no means above doing psyops. They do them all the time.
Yeah.
But it's not as if, I mean, literally, you had, I'll show it to you real quick, but you had this. Yeah, you had this on the front page of the New York Times, which was about the Tic Tac, and you would have thought that would have been all you needed. Well, 2017.
Oh, okay.
But this was from 2004, so this went live about 6 years ago, 9 years ago. But you would have thought front page New York Times that would have been enough to make people go, oh shit, if a psyop was going to work, then people would have responded. Most people didn't give a shit. Like most people weren't, even today, if you ask people, what is the Tic Tac, which is this thing, most people would not know what the fuck you're talking about.
Wasn't that one released like a really long time ago?
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so
I've seen that video. Yeah.
Yeah. So if Vertucci's saying it's a psyop, the question then becomes, okay, to what end? It's not like the minute they talked about UFOs, suddenly people ignored the Epstein files or ignored the what's called the Voting Rights Act getting dismantled in the Supreme Court. So it's not really distracting anybody. So that's why it's not that I put it above our government to do psyops and false flags, of course, but you got to have a reason. You know, there's got to be something that tracks and makes sense. Is what I would say.
I mean, the CIA is dodgy as fuck. They're known for having crazy dark sites all over the world to do crazy shit, right? I think you're right with that. I actually agree with you, because here's the thing: I don't think you could distract from the alien stuff. I feel like everyone wants to know, right? Surely there's a great interest, especially now with all of it coming out constantly. Like, oh, this person's saying this, or they're what's the word? And they're undoing the files. What do you call it?
Redacting or unclassifying.
Yeah. Like, that is crazy. Like, yeah, I want to see lots of unclassified files from the US government personally. Like that's
everybody does. And you know what, but again, I'm looking on the front page of aggregated news. This is nowhere. People are talking about the governor's race in California. They're talking about the upcoming celebration of America's 250th anniversary, which says
Yeah.
fewer see country as exceptional, half not celebrating 250. I'm not
Oh.
celebrating. I'm not fucking. What am I going to celebrate? What am I going to fucking celebrate? Being a country full of idiots who
Well, I mean,
are filled with greed and convinced by the media that they need to hate everybody. No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
So what they could be doing is trying to flood the news with other stories, but like I still don't feel like that would work. Or like maybe they're just telling the news, like, or controlling the news so they don't cover it. Maybe it could be as simple as that, right?
Yeah, who knows? We don't know.
We could talk. Yeah, you're right. We could talk endlessly about what they could or couldn't be doing.
Right. But so we'll see. Well, I mean, but again, tomorrow will be interesting because if he shows up on the steps and he drops nothing, then maybe it's like, shut the fuck up. You know, you can only cry wolf so many times and say you have this evidence, right? Biggest problem here is if other governments besides the US would also be aware.
Yeah.
Oh, they are, but they are. They
Are
absolutely are aware. Yeah, I know. Japan has come out and they're talking about disclosing a bunch of their shit. Russia has already disclosed some of their shit. It's not like it's just an American thing. The real question I have is if, like, let's assume though, let's just go with this and assume it's real.
Mm-hmm.
What would the government be afraid of? I mean, obviously, and not only what would they be afraid of, but if these are actual aliens or interdimensional beings that have these abilities that we can't really fathom, you would think that they would be like, fuck you, government. It's not like aliens that can travel and dimension hop are going to go, oh, well, Trump says we shouldn't reveal ourselves. What?
Well, maybe they're scared of Area 51 actually being invaded instead of by Zoomer anime kids, by actual people who actually want the truth. You know, maybe they're scared of things like that happening. Could be. I don't know. Maybe they're scared people will just freak out so much because it's overwhelming. I don't know.
Well, there is that where people say that the people who are really religious and stuff are going to have a bit of a break from reality, because if this comes out, some people will suddenly, it's the biggest evidence ever that what they've been praying to, whether it's Yahweh or Jesus or Muhammad or that we might have been genetically engineered by these things. Also and it's like there, and if you're religious, you know how religion goes. You can bend it to be whatever you want.
Exactly.
Right? It's like, oh well, the aliens were working for Jesus and they're really angels. Okay, whatever, man.
Cool.
Whatever gets you through the night. I don't give a shit. It's about flooding the field with crap, says Sharkbait. JFK, UFO, Epstein, insider training. Okay, to what end though? To what? Farnsworth says if Jaffe was genetically engineered, it must have been on a Friday afternoon.
I said that I'm hiding my Vulcan ears as well. That I'm already here.
It's like
baby.
we got one more to do, guys. Let the intern do it. All right, I think I did okay. But yeah. So we'll see. We'll cover it. We'll cover it here on Crypt, the place you need to go.
I'm excited for that.
I am too. It might be happening live while we're live. I don't know what time they're doing.
Oh, that would be awesome if it did.
Listen to this. We got a super chat coming in. Thank you so much, Spooderman. How can aliens be real if Spain ain't real? Can't even take picture of the moon on your phone without replacing it with an AI picture. I'm pretty sure that's not an accurate statement you just wrote. But that said, fun. Thank you for the super chat, Spooderman.
Thank you.
I don't know if it's real. I don't know what's real. Neither do you.
Nobody knows what's real, okay? Apart from those people.
Okay, but then Robot says this is literally spin doctoring fiction to distract from what people should be concerned about. Which is what? Do you think the people haven't been told that the oligarchs have taken over America if they already haven't? Do you think the people haven't been told that the middle class is intentionally being gutted? So you're either a worker bee or you're one of the 1%. I mean, people know this. And, maybe they don't want them to take to the streets. I have no idea. But, I mean, you're not wrong that should be what we're talking about. But it's not, because we're just comfortable enough. Most of us are kept just comfortable enough that we're not going to take to the streets.
Yeah, honestly, I mean,
And there's an intention. I don't know if I talked about this before, but we went downtown for something, and there was this homeless. Did I talk about this, Josh?
no,
Homeless encampment. Okay, so it's this homeless encampment downtown, and we just start talking, as I think most people do when they see a lot of homeless people, which is
yes.
like, this is ridiculous. There's no reason that we can't solve this problem. We shouldn't
100%,
have
I'm with you.
people homeless, right? And it turns out, let's get this read first. Thank you so much, Naughty Naughty.
Oh, it's Canadian, so I probably won't read. Do you think that's why scientists have been dying or going missing, to protect them when it comes out, because some people would want to attack them for participating in a cover-up for so long? Ooh, what killing them to protect them is what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
Well,
Killing them
yeah,
to protect
they're
them?
making them go away and they're hiding them.
like witness protection
So they're-
sort of thing. Ah, okay.
Right. I mean, it could be. It could be. Or it could just be that they want to share it with the world, and the powers that be are like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ways you could think through it, but I forgot what I was going to say.
You were going to say about the homeless encampment.
Oh yeah. So why don't we could solve this problem, or we could at least really because it's a horrifying thing to
Oh,
see
it's very horrifying.
so many people like that.
Yeah.
And someone says to me, it's like, yeah, but the issue is you're supposed to that's there for a reason.
Is it?
And it depends on it. Well, it depends on how cynical you want to be. But the theory is that's there for a reason, because it keeps the middle and lower class terrified that could happen to them. And so if they solve the homeless problem, the rich people, we'll get to this in a second.
Oh,
Should we, is it going to
well,
read?
it should be reading. Yeah, but it's not. It's set to
Okay,
$9.99, and that is dollars.
All right, we'll read it in a second.
Yeah.
But basically, if you're the rich people and suddenly there are no more homeless people who don't want to show up to their Amazon job or their job at the mall or whatever, because the government does have some safety nets to protect them, will go, oh, I don't have to work. And then the oligarchs lose their power, right? I mean, there is some, I don't know how calculated that is, but that is the effect that happens. I don't know if it's intentional, but that does happen. People are afraid, understandably, of living on the street. And so they're willing to eat shit sandwiches all day long because that's terrifying. And so if we solve the problem, you wouldn't be able to terrify people with that. And that's the main reason people go to jobs they don't like.
You really think? I don't think so. And the reason I don't think so is because I personally, now sometimes in London there are small camps, and I mean like maybe 5 tents, and it's usually people that have recently emigrated, okay, and they just live in the park or something. But when I went to LA the first time and I saw those huge sites, like under like a highway bypass or whatever, or under wherever they were, they are insanely large, and it really does freak you out. It makes you think, wow, how has it become this bad? And someone also told me that a lot of people do travel west where they become homeless and say, like, to go to Cali where it's warm. I don't know if that's true.
It makes, I mean, if you're going to be homeless somewhere and you have to live out in the elements, better to live in SoCal than anywhere else.
It's far hot. It's so hot though. Isn't that depressing? I mean, obviously it's better.
No, it's not. It's not humid and it's not cold. 95% of the time, it's like 72 degrees and sunny. The climate is almost perfect. It doesn't mean there aren't days that are bad, but the vast majority, is that. So Jaffe, you forget homelessness generates a huge amount of wealth for certain people's companies, says Robot.
Does it?
I wouldn't be surprised if you're right, but I'm not sure. Other than the wealth that comes from, they serve as a signpost of you better fucking show up to work, because you don't want this to happen to you and your family.
Yeah,
I believe that. I'm not saying I believe it's calculated, but I believe that is the result. Because if you had a shit job, you would quit. But if you can't afford to quit because you got to pay your bills or you'll be homeless, you stay working at that shit job. So, yeah, like the modern day version of the workhouse. You goddamn right, Sharkbait.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's get some of these super chats that I haven't read. Jaffe says, Big Jono. Thanks for the super chat. You've already taken in tech, Jaffe. You can't solve homelessness by yourself.
That's true.
I know, but
I mean, you could try.
One at a time.
Just
I can try.
make it so you can't even move in there. Just get them all.
Right.
Get them all. You can save them all. I don't understand that. I'm pretty sure over here we have pretty good systems that almost
Yes, you do.
stop these big encampments from happening. So I don't know why the US can't adopt similar systems and just stop it
We
from happening.
can, but it's the same reason you guys have better consumer protection, because we have our capitalism is
Mm,
not properly regulated, and thus the people who want to get away with shit are the ones that are making the laws, and so they just get richer and richer and richer, and everybody else has to suffer because of it. In the UK, it seems from an outside observer that you guys do have more of a, and it's probably because of your education system, but you guys are able to, think above that
yeah.
selfishness to some extent. I'm not saying the Brits aren't just
No,
as selfish as any
yeah,
other
yeah,
human,
no, of course.
but the structures in place seem to be like, because we are human and because we can be very selfish, we need to protect the many. And in
Right.
America, it seems more like, hey, if you can figure out a way around the system, good luck. And you can figure out a way around the system to such an extent that you can spend the money you make to continue to define the system so you can make more money on the backs of other people. So that's what I
Well,
think.
talking about making money, I've heard that apparently the shelters over there they make like they make a lot of money per bed. So the more people they get in, the more beds that are used, they actually make quite a large amount of money or profit from the fact that people stay in their shelters. Apparently it is like very commercialized, the homelessness.
It could be. If it is, it almost feels like, one of the best ways to learn things is through computer games. Like
Yeah.
if you were to get like a simulator, like the homeless shelter simulator.
Oh god,
and
that'll be a thing one day.
Yeah, but you started realizing, oh shit, I can pull this lever here and make more money because it makes more homeless people. That makes me wealthier. And you make kids play that in high school or junior high, they'd probably just be like, oh, it's a profit deal kind of thing. You want to get some of these super chats, Josh? There's a bunch we've missed.
Yes, okay, I absolutely will. Let me pull this up. Here we go. We got more here. Did you... Okay, we read that one. Naughty Naughty says, do you think that's why scientists... Okay, we've read that one as well, right? They've been missing to protect them. Yeah, okay. Vertouche 3. What's your take on billionaires buying or building bunkers? Also on the whole Sazan Island in... What country is that? The little black marker and the red flag, I don't know, has bunkers and miles of tunnels. Is it Iran or something? I don't even know what the red flag is. I've not seen that red flag. It's not Iran, obviously. Could it be cataclysm or a man-made take-in? What do you think of billionaires building bunkers?
I mean, what else are they going to spend their money on? I mean, I know there are the theories that say they are building them because they know that there is a shift coming from the magnetic poles, like every X thousand years.
Yeah.
We have like an extinction event that blah, blah, blah. People have said that. These guys are in the know about something and they're building these because when the shit goes down. I mean, the Illuminati is real. I don't think it's real in that way. I have no evidence that it's real, like that they have little meetings and have triangle signs and all that shit. But the elite, information is power. And all you have to do is look at some of those Jeffrey Epstein emails that they sent all amongst these people. And it's clear they have information and access to power and access to information that the average person doesn't. So I wouldn't put it past them that they're building bunkers because of this. But I think it's always been that. That's why I have such an issue with organized religion too, because it's people who, for whatever reason, at any given moment are in power, and they're like, how we keep power? We can lie to people, we can scare people, and we'll keep it, right? And so I think the billionaires are like, we're not going to tell you what we know is coming, but this is coming. So yeah, that's my take on it. As for Sazan Island, I don't know. I know there's lots of tunnels and underground places in America that the military has built, but I don't know if that's the same thing. I've never heard of Sazan Island. Is that like in the One Piece show or something? I don't know what that is.
I've never even heard of that either. Let me check where it is.
Yeah. Another theory Red Sheet says is the world is ending and scientists dying is them actually being moved to a doomsday bunker to prep for the end. Could be that as well. That again, I don't put any of this past these sons of bitches. I really don't.
Albania, yeah.
Albania, okay. Shark bait. Soon we'll have walls keeping workers here. Well, that's what. Yeah, build the wall right on the border. It's to keep you in.
To keep your ass in. To keep you in, exactly.
Yeah. Albanians shut down
in
that
which
Kushner
a
resort.
lot of state
Oh,
will
there you go. It's
ask
working.
for federal funding for the amount of homeless they have. Local and state government use and abuse a lot of the homeless in their cities. Follow the money.
Yeah. So Dead Score is saying that's why it's a big business for a lot of these people, I guess, at the state level. So, yeah, thank you so much, Dead Score. It's a very good point. It's a very, very good point. Makes a lot of sense. Albanian shut down the Kushner resort, Sharkbait. Yeah, I didn't get the whole story there, but I know he was investing in something and they said, get this guy's dirty fucking money out of here. So, all right. All right.
You want to see something completely silly that I found? It's really
Yes,
retarded. This is really retarded. But he is the fearless leader. So this you see this albino what is it? I think it's a bison or something. It's a buffalo. It's a buffalo. They spared its life because it looks like Donald Trump, and they thought it to be a sign. Isn't that crazy?
Where was this?
This was in Bangladesh. Bangladesh, yes.
I mean, but Bangladesh don't they worship cows anyway? Isn't that Indian?
Yeah, that's more India. But Bangladesh is very similar in that sense with a lot of religions. But no, I mean, no,
but it's a buffalo.
It's a buffalo. Sorry, a buffalo. Yeah, it's a buffalo.
Yeah. Okay.
He was saying bison. I don't know why. But do you think it looks much like him? I think it actually does. The hair is spot on.
Well, the
hair.
I didn't know they had hair like that. I didn't realize.
Neither did I.
So it looks like somebody put product in the buffalo's hair.
Yeah,
that's like a fucking 80s music video bison. But look, man, I think I don't know how our country recovers from Donald Trump. I think he's an absolute nightmare. So,
I think he'll be fine. How long have we got left? A few years, couple of years, whatever it is?
Well, we'll see, right? The midterms coming up in America are going to be a big deciding factor because, if the vote goes the way it looks like it's going to go, because Trump is wildly unpopular, I think he's got the lowest approval rating at like 31% since they started tracking it. I would be surprised if it goes through, he's going to lose all his power and he's going to be a lame duck. But yeah, no, it's I never want to, like I've said this before, I never want to see anyone get killed, right?
No, of course not.
I'm not a fan of that. But if he were to die of natural causes, I hope he dies of natural causes because he's too dangerous and he hurts too many people. He makes how many people have died in this war with Iran that we shouldn't have even gone into?
Yeah, I don't even know why you're involved in that. Or
none of us do, right?
Surely
so you can sit there and go, oh, Jaffe, that's terrible to say that you hope the president dies of a natural cause. Yeah, but he's one guy. He's an 80-year-old senile man who can't keep his shit in his butthole without a fucking colostomy bag. Okay, he's done. How many kids? 180 kids died in the school that we bombed.
Oh God!
Right?
Yeah.
Come on.
That's horrendous.
So
yeah, that's really bad. Well, here's the thing, right? I mean, don't you guys have an age limit on when you can even be president? I think a younger president should represent the country. Not too young.
There's a guy who's running, who used to run. He used to be a big. You know that TV show Entourage?
Yeah.
On HBO.
Yeah.
So there was a guy named Ari Gold who was just this crazy, vulgar, funny, racist agent to the stars. He's based on a guy named Ari Emanuel, who was, I want to say, Biden or Obama's chief of staff, but he used to be one of the most powerful agents in Hollywood. He is now running. He's 66. He will be running in 2028 for president, he says. And he is hoping to push legislation that says every elected official, once you hit 75, it's forced retirement. I think 75 is a little old. I think it should be more like 65, or it should be whatever the retirement age is or whatever. That's probably a danger because then you can fuck with that.
Isn't your retirement age quite high? Isn't it like 75 over there?
It's 65, but they keep wanting to push it. But regardless, though, at least he is bringing up age limits. The fact that we've got these fucking septuagenarian motherfuckers in office representing people. I mean, they are calcified, stratified, concretized in this system of favors and corruption and
Yeah.
you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. They're not
Oh, I
worried
agree
about
with
what
you
the
there,
the common fucking man wants. Come on. So I don't know what to tell you.
I just think government should be more accessible to people, like to not like the everyday dummy, but like, you know, people that are more intellectual, that are more everyday people.
It is, but the problem is it if you want to be engaged with government, you either play the game. Like the only way to really make that happen is or to make, and I think England does this, but we really need public funded elections. The idea that like I think England, it's taxpayer funded. I could be wrong, but I don't think your guys go out and raise money all the time for their TV ads.
Join. So I think people join the party as like a member of the party, and then you can contribute. Or I think you can donate to certain parties for their campaigns. But I think most of it's through memberships or whatever.
The idea of spending money for elections is ridiculous. I think it needs to, that would go a long fucking way to making it more accessible to people, government more accessible and more fair. But this, you can buy, not always, but if you have a lot of money or access to a lot of money, you can control the world.
That's true.
That's the way it goes.
Money's king.
Meower for president. Don't know who that is, floofers, but I appreciate it. We both, thanks.
Who is Meower?
Now listen, I know what we've been talking about is very important. It's not as important
here we go.
As this.
Please do.
This
Please
is
that'd be crazy.
This is I don't know to tell you.
All right, let me click it. Let's see what this is.
This is worrying, people. It's worrying.
Oh
Talk
my
about
God.
challenging. A thrill seeker wanted to know if he could handle eating chicken McNuggets while riding a roller coaster. And it turns out he could, but Six Flags in Cedar Point says he shouldn't have. The man posted this video of him eating a 10-piece McNugget meal, complete with dipping sauce on the Millennium Force roller coaster.
Look at that.
Park officials.
Can you imagine being the guy behind him?
I'm sure that probably went up into the air, but yeah, maybe.
Choking hazard and violates the rules.
Or he does it when he's going up the loop and then
serious. A lifetime
back
ban
down,
from
falls into his mouth.
Into the next guy's mouth as well, yeah.
His last ride came with supersized consequences.
Yeah, so he basically is
important.
banned from every Six Flags park ever.
Well, I'm glad you shared it with us. I think it's sad that he's banned. You know, he's just trying to be a trendsetter. He's trying to start something new, a new movement. You know,
he's just trying to eat. He's just trying to fucking eat.
A basic human function. That's right. I feel we should protest that. We should actually start a protest movement for that. That's crazy. Unban him. No, that sauce probably did fly into someone's face. You know, if not on the ground, someone behind him. That's crazy.
Very disturbing young man's story there.
Banned from every Six Flags. That's fucking...
Yes. I am going to get a Coke. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no, you can do that. That's fun. Wow. I mean, amusement parks are really fucking weird. I mean, they have the weirdest stories, and there's been loads recently about like, I mean, they keep doing these reunion things in the UK where like these accidents that have happened, and I don't know why, but when I hear about like crashes and things in amusement parks, I get really freaked out. I think it's because like you never really think of that in the moment before you go on a ride. You never think this ride is gonna fall apart. I mean, some people do. Some people refuse to get on the rides for that reason, to be fair, right? What's up, Josh? I'm doing great. Thank you, American one. War Machine, thank you. Bring up Gerald. Do you want to say hi? He's a lot smarter now, by the way. He's a fucking genius, by the way. Just to let you know, like, he is actually so smart. You would not believe the intelligence level of Gerald these days. He is next level. I don't think I'll have time to start him up quick enough. Oh, I actually do, kinda. Let me bring him up for a second. Oh, he's full screen though. Hold on. Not full screen, Gerald. Alright. Oh, no, too bad. Unlucky. He's gone now. Oh, wait, no, he's still there. Let me get rid of him. No, guys, no Gerald. Did you see my AI co-host the other day? He's a lot smarter now, and he does like and he responds to super chats perfectly now. He's crazy good now. I fine-tuned him perfectly. So if I ever use him again or I crack him out again, he's gonna be
Oh
great.
yeah, no, I thought Gerald was cool, but then yeah, he kind of
He was dumb.
he kind
The
of
thing is,
yeah.
you know what the issue? I'll tell you what the issue was. After this, is it? What was it? It was it's a 2. Remember that Fabio roller coaster incident? I don't know that one.
He was on a roller coaster, and he had a bird fly into his face and smash into his face. And he pulled into the station with a big bloody nose and everything. It was awesome.
That's crazy. A bird. He had a bird strike on a roller coaster. Wow. You expect it with planes. You do not expect that on a roller coaster.
Yeah,
that's funny. No,
I was very curious about Kevin, though. I didn't know.
Yeah,
Kevin
no. So now there's a little. I thought I built something for Kevin, but no. But yeah, he never stopped talking about the same 3 things. I mean, he still hates and loves Kevin. He still hates and loves the Crows. But the reason he wasn't that good was because right before the stream, I was like, "What am I going to do today?" I was like, "Okay, let me just spend 40 minutes whacking this together as fast as I can." So I did. I was like, "This needs a lot more hours." So I have spent a couple more hours on it, and now he's actually smart. You know, he won't like respond back to himself because I have to play the sound through the mic so that anyone in the room can talk to him, and he responds to every super chat after the TTS is done, and I can turn up how much of a cunt he is with a slider, so he can be less of a cunt.
Oh, well, we got to at least try make him super cunty and have him respond to a super chat. We got to see that. We had a Keemstar AI on Madhouse for a while.
Oh God.
But I could never really get it beyond the basic, but it was great because he would call everybody fam. He's like, "What's up, fam?"
Yeah, Keemstar uses that all the time.
Yeah, I know. And it's like, what is, it's like, it was great. It was great, but I couldn't tolerate it. So yeah, let's bring his old bones out here, and we'll see if he'll respond to a super chat.
I'll bring him on.
Get that cunt dial up.
Oh God,
you know what I like? I like the fact that cunt and twat is no longer as people would lose their shit.
In the US though, because cunt here is fine, but
and so is twat. You guys say twat there a lot, right?
Yeah, we say twats. Yeah, but you guys go twat, and
yeah, but
when you guys say it like that, it freaks me out. I'm like, what the fuck is a twat?
Okay, but we say the same about twat. But the point is, I do think in America, it's starting to become a little bit more accepted, which is nice. Because people, it's 123 says cunt is very offensive. I'm offended. You twitting twat.
Yeah.
Should we play? Do we care about playing copyright stuff on this show?
I don't personally give a shit because here's the thing: it's only ad revenue you lose, and even then, like, does it amount up through the end of the month? Yes, it does, but who cares? I really don't give a shit personally.
I just want to. I gotta show you this one.
I don't think it should matter. I'm going to keep Gerald in the corner, just in case we get a super chat so we can reply to it. Make sure I cranked up his cunt level too.
And don't forget, we have bunny outfits that we will wear on a future stream if we make ourselves up to 200 members. We're at 33. Let's go. Let's
Gerald,
go, baby.
What is Kevin doing right now?
Where's he going?
He's saying something.
Sammy the Instigator. Wondering about Kevin is like hoping to find gold in a graveyard. He's likely still misplacing something important, like his dignity.
That's him super cunty?
No, wait. Oh, no, he's on 1 right now. Now he's on level 10. There we go.
Okay, yeah.
He was on level 1. That was him being normal. Because normally he's a bit of a prick. I mean, he's not going to reply to us right now because I've got him to not listen to us right now, but I mean...
Got it.
I don't want to talk to him right now. He can be a massive dickhead.
Here, I'm gonna share this scene real quick if you don't mind.
Please do. Yeah, go ahead. I'll bring it up. Oh, what is it happening? What's that? Oh,
you got it?
No, I don't see it. What did you bring up?
Oh, it's not happening yet.
Oh, I was gonna say I can't see shit.
Now it's happening.
There we go. Yeah, I got it now.
I'm in. Yes. I can't do it either. I don't even have enough to cover that.
Not a chance.
No, I'm out.
Go in, somebody.
Yeah.
Melissa, come on.
Good night. Out.
Oh, Michael.
I'm here.
In.
No, I'm out.
Michael.
Paul, you must go in. She's gonna steal the whole thing. Come on, don't let your wife steal this thing.
How much is that?
There's about $700-800 in there. Come on.
$700.
Oh.
I really can't do it. I got
Move on in, dude.
Thank you. That's one more.
Thank you, buddy. Oh, that's one more. Thank you so much, Novatai. We appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it. All right, here it comes.
Look at that! Holy cow! What did you have?
I had a 6 and a 10.
Oh! I can't believe you stole this spot! Bluff! I can't believe it. What did you have?
I'm afraid to
2 and a 4. That's what I had. Nothing. What did you have?
I am afraid to say I had an ace high.
Ace high.
I know, but I
How could you not go in with an ace high? Oh, you cunt! What a cunt! I can't believe that you didn't go in with that.
I just thought she
Ah, what a hand! That's a great hand for this game.
God, that's awful.
Wow.
Larry.
How could you not go in with an ace high?
I think that's kind of a misogynist thing to say.
Oh, come
What?
on, kidding
The
around.
women at this table and myself, I am offended by that.
Oh, please.
I
We're
think-
playing poker here.
That kind of language is not allowed in a game, in a decent game.
People get very upset.
Here's the thing, though.
Phil.
When we're
That's
here,
America.
we can be like, "Oh, you're a funny cunt," and it's a nice thing sometimes. Or we can go, "Oh, this cunt," and like you're smiling while you're doing it. It's a nice thing to say.
Of course.
It's nothing horrible, you know. Now, if you go,
No.
"That woman's a cunt. She's a fucking intolerable cunt," maybe. But like
But
we don't
even
really do that.
then-
It's such casual use over here. But even then, like it's still more like bitch than it is this crazy insult over here. So that's kind of funny. But you guys are warming up to it over there. I don't believe that.
Slowly. I'd like to think that scene had something to do with it, but I really don't know. I hear it more often, and it's probably because we get a lot more shows now that maybe are from the UK and they're saying twat and shit, and then people are comfortable with it. But we were watching. We just started really getting into that show, The Pit, with Noah Wiley, the ER show.
Okay.
And last night they're bringing somebody in on the gurney, and the guy's just like, "Fuck, this fucking hurts." You know, he's literally has a nail shot into his heart in the show, like from a nail gun.
Yeah, yeah.
And one of the nurses is like, "Okay, we need to take it easy on the F-bombs. You know, there's families here," and it's like, what? But that's America.
Yeah.
It's like they're words, and I don't mean the words that are intended to be cruel and hate speech. I don't like those words, but saying the word fuck or shit or twat or cunt or it's like, and what?
Yeah, I mean, over here, we kind of grow up with swearing. Like, my parents always swore when I was a kid. I know a lot of other people's parents swore when they were a kid. And the kids don't adopt the words and start using them. Like, what my niece did, but she only did that for a year before she knew not to, you know? And, like, I feel like swearing over here is just so casual. It's very casual. I mean, there is still the whole, oh, there's kids around, don't try not to. But no one's policing you on it, really. I mean, people might give you a reminder, oh, there's kids around.
Think about how ridiculous it is, right? I mean, I was watching that South Park episode where they explain where the word, and I didn't know this, and it just never occurred to me that the word, curse words, because I guess it comes from the idea that words used to be thought of as like that could put a curse on someone.
I guess so.
Right? And so it became a curse word. But since we know that's not the case, it's bizarre to me that it's kind of like when people get upset with you because you've typed in all caps. Yeah. It's like you're yelling. It's like, no, I'm not
I left
yelling.
my caps lock on.
It's like it's like relax. You're just totally buying into this man-made horse shit. It's a word. Relax. But people, they just don't want to question. They don't want. I don't like conservative thinking. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah, don't you guys call it cussing as well as cursing? Is cussing just like a weird version of cursing? I don't.
Cussing, cursing, it's the same thing. Cursing, cussing, swear words, but it comes from cursing.
Oh, okay.
It's a curse word.
We only call it swearing or effing and jeffing, or something like that. Effing and jeffing,
I haven't heard that. I've heard baked bread dead and all those Cockney rhyming slang things, but I haven't heard effing and jeffing. So,
yeah.
What's effing and jeffing? Oh, fucking and joking?
Yeah. No, effing and jeffing. I don't know. It's just people say it's just a phrase that means like stop swearing. Stop effing and jeffing. Fucking, I don't know what the jeffing would be.
I don't either.
I don't know what the jeffing would be at all. But I think it's just because it rhymes. Maybe it does come from Cockney rhyming slang a little bit. I don't know about that one in particular actually, but we just call it swearing. We don't use cursing or cussing. What's that?
I was going to ask, would you like to know? Okay, there are social cues, says PJ, as a human being that should just be considered. Yeah, but what also should be considered, PJ Equine Lady, is the fact that some of these social cues are baked into the cake and marbled into our experience, and we should question them. Because when we don't question them, we become easily led by the nose, and people can tell us anything and we'll do it without thinking. And that's how they get control, and that's how they get rich, and we don't get as rich and we get less power. That would, I mean, look, here's what I'll tell you. The fact that I can go out and say, you motherfucking cunt, and I will have people be upset
turn
with
around
me.
and look at you. They'll spit on their heels and they'll stare you down.
But we live in a country where the president of the United States literally got a question from a female reporter, and he looked at her and said, "Quiet, piggy."
Yeah.
To a female reporter. There's a million places where that should have been it for Donald Trump.
Yeah.
And he's still in office.
Anything's
That's
possible,
what you should be offended by. A goddamn president saying "quiet, piggy" to a woman.
Was she rather large by any chance?
I don't know, and it shouldn't matter. She could have been the fattest fucking woman in the world, but she could have been Amber Lynn Reed. Who gives a shit?
It depends what she asked, really. I mean, sometimes watching the old clip of someone being rude to a reporter can be funny, but I don't know what the context is of this, so maybe it wasn't.
I'm sure it was funny for a lot of people, but let's see. Let me see what the context was.
Yeah,
I think she was just asking a question he didn't like.
Well, he just didn't want to answer it.
Okay, her name is Catherine Lucy.
Okay.
She pressed him for a follow-up question regarding the release of the Epstein files. The president pointed at her and said, "Quiet, piggy." Would you like to see the video of it?
Yes, I would.
All right, I'll show it to you.
That is crazy.
People, even if she was rude, you're the fucking president of the United States.
I can say humor from that a lot more because, while the US and the president of the US does highly impact the whole entire world, we all know that. Everyone knows that, okay? Whoever's president will impact the whole world in some way. I think there's more humor in that to me because I'm not, a direct resident right now, at least. So I just find that funny because it's you don't expect it. Is it rude? Probably, absolutely. But I mean, that's funny.
But if he would have said "quiet, smartass," if he would have said
that would have been funny too.
That would but at least that's it's non-denominational.
Yeah.
This is clearly going after a woman, and he does this all the time. You're a nasty woman, or talking about Megyn Kelly's period blood. Yeah. Well, here's what she looks like, by the way, if you're curious.
Okay.
Not that it should matter, but that's what she looks like.
Okay, so she doesn't. Right? Okay, yeah. So she's not a rather large woman.
Not that it matters, but she's not that. Okay. So the quiet piggy thing is.
What do you think about his Rosie O'Donnell jokes then? I mean, he's constantly brought her up. I think for the fact that she criticizes him and just insults her.
I mean, I think he's a child. I think he's classless, and I think he should not be representing us. And I think he's a piece of shit. Here he is. Oh, from the BBC, even maybe. Let me just go to YouTube. It's faster.
Quiet piggy. That's such a weird thing to say in general. Quiet piggy. I mean, was it on a plane? Is that a plane?
Quiet piggy.
Okay. Well, the delivery wasn't funny, but it was just.
His emails that you said you knew about the girls.
I know nothing about that. They would have announced that a long time ago. It's really, what did he mean when he spent all the time with Bill Clinton? With the president of Harvard, that is Summers, Larry Summers, whatever his name is, and all of the other people that he spent time with. Jeffrey Epstein and I had a very bad relationship for many years, but he also saw a strike because I was president. So he dictated a couple of memos to himself. Give me a break. You're going to find
Okay, that yeah, it was a follow-up question when they were already talking. I guess some other person started asking a question, and then he felt maybe it was an interruption at that point. But
Again,
I would say in that case, it is uncalled for. In that case,
it wouldn't
In that
matter
case.
if she was sitting there going, asking, being incredibly rude. He's the president of the United fucking States, and he represents the American people, and he works for us. And you don't talk to people that way. It's just not acceptable.
Do you not
I don't think.
Now, I'm not talking about just Trump. I'm talking about other figures around the world. Do you not think maybe it would be considered like more? Do you reckon it's to stand on the same ground as the everyday man, and that's why he does it? Maybe, or do you reckon he's just rude? Because to me, it's like maybe we should break outside of these, government norms where everyone's very much so a politician, where they're very formal and very one way.
I understand the appeal of that, right? I get it,
Yeah.
and I understand that there is a performative mode he goes into.
So, yeah.
But that when you are in that office, it's kind of like, if you watch shows where the president's like, where they call him Mr. President and stuff, even
Yes.
if they're friends of his, it should be a representation of the office. It's not so much that you respect Donald Trump. You should respect the office. You should respect that person represents the majority of Americans, or at least somewhat of the majority of Americans, to be a reflection of us. And
yeah,
and maybe he is. Maybe that's how most Americans are. But I think it's rude and disrespectful.
definitely rude.
And I mean, look, he has a right to stay in office. People didn't throw him out. But I think it's disgusting, man. I think it's just gross. I
Yeah.
think these people
I think that's a fair opinion to have as well. Sharpbait says for 2. Oh,
Move on in, dude.
would it be funny if it was King Charles? I think that would be funnier, actually. Because
Yeah.
I mean, King Charles doesn't hold any power in this country. He's just a figurehead, of tradition, of British tradition, of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. That's all he is, really. But they're very formal as well, so it would be out of nowhere, and I would not expect it from a royal. But I mean, then again, Harry dressed up as a Nazi at a party once, so anything's possible.
Yeah, well, it's true. It's true. And he has apologized for that. And
He
he's
has,
since
yeah.
then lived a very different life.
He has lived a
was
very different life.
He was a college kid who was drunk. I mean,
Yes, yes.
we have to forgive the youth for stupid shit. But again, the guy has a right to do whatever he wants as president in terms of act the way he wants. If the public keeps him in, that's great. But I think if maybe the world, like if we were in a situation where the economy was great, gas was cheaper, we weren't at war, he wasn't all over the Epstein files, then it's like, you know what, the guy's a fucking piece of shit, but man, he's a really good president. Maybe it's worth, sometimes you got to deal with crazy to get the good part of the crazy, right?
I think there are people that sometimes give him that critique. Not wholly he's a great president, but there are some parts of like stuff that he does where people do give him credit. Some parts.
In his first term, his second term, he has been, like I said, his ratings are in the shitter now.
Being involved in a war is not great.
Starting a war for no reason. That if you ask the average American why we went to war with Iran,
no one knows.
No one knows.
No one knows.
No one has
a bloody clue. Yeah. No, and I think he said in his campaigning actually that don't start we're not going to start any pointless wars or foreign wars or whatever. He said that.
And then the other night on NBC, he said, "I never said that."
Weird Science in 1941.
Rocker Matt wants 2 movies on the wheel. Weird Science in 1941.
Rocker Matt, a delightful mix of bizarre nostalgia and cinematic flops. Weird Science, truly a masterpiece of awkward teenage fantasy. And 1941, a chaotic mess that somehow makes sense in its absurdity. You have a talent for picking films that reflect the decay of your own taste, don't you?
Oh, wow, that was rather rude, actually.
That was good. I like that. Can you speed him up a little bit? Is there any way?
I actually can. Let me just check if
I know it'll fuck the voice.
Yeah, it will fuck the voice a little bit. We can speed him up for next time. I'm going to turn him off for now because he wasn't meant to be. I mean, we only wanted to say
Oh,
hello
he's
to him.
great. That was great.
But yeah, he
Uh,
will be a
when he's
co-host
doing
eventually at some time.
Athena, best. Thank you for 2 months cash cow, Athena Royale. Best show, love and happy birthday, Shacky Jackie. I don't know who that is, but thank you so much for supporting the show. We very much appreciate that, buddy.
We do.
And that kicks us up to a couple. No, actually doesn't. We did get a new member. I don't know if you changed the thing or not.
How long ago was it?
It was. I mean, you would have to check. I'm seeing if I still
pretty
have
sure I
it.
did. If it
Oh,
was
here. Novatide, welcome to Cash Cow. So I don't know.
Oh, anyway.
Yeah. Fuck it. I want that. I want the rabbit suit.
Yeah. Who doesn't, right? Guys, if you want
yeah,
the
I
rabbit
know.
suit, give some members. I mean, I didn't think we'd be able to hit 200, but if we can, I mean, even if we hit half, I say we roll it to the next day because half would be, I think, really good.
All right. If we hit half, we roll it to the next day. But,
Yeah.
You know, come on. There's the best fucking show in the LCU.
Yes!
What are the others? What's the other show right now? Queens. Let's go to Queens real quick. Just watch them for like 20 seconds.
You want me
I want to
pull it
see
up?
what the fuck. I just want to see what the fuck they're doing. It cannot be as good as this
Okay,
show.
we'll pull them up. We'll see how this goes.
I don't mean drag them into our show.
No,
I
no,
mean,
no,
just
no. I'm
pull
not gonna
up-
drag
yeah,
them
yeah.
in. I'm gonna pull up the stream.
Bullshit. I got you. Okay.
Hold on. Let me just wait for it to. There we go.
Bullshit. Tina would never scrape for bread.
Now I know Tina has definitely been arrested, okay? And I know all the records because I sued her and my lawyers got it all.
You're like,
okay,
I was part of it, bitch.
To be fair, this is better than they normally.
Fresh tinfoil hat, dude.
Thank you. Wow. This is better topic than they normally do. To be fair, normally it's
what are
not
they
my cup of
talking
tea.
about?
Oh, normally it's like let's dump shit on each other. Let's do a silly thing, and they're actually having a conversation about prison or something.
Yeah. My fault, bitch. So I think she did get arrested in Clearwater, Florida, but I'm willing to bet it was for something else.
Oh, they're doing two truths and a lie. That's what they're playing right now. They're just playing two truths and a lie, which isn't actually a terrible idea, you know.
Yeah. I don't like it.
No.
I don't like it. Our show's better.
Yeah, our
Now
show
what-
is better. True.
Thank you, Shark.
Dude, 5 recruits? That's totally gnarly.
No way.
Somebody get these people their hats and shit.
What we at? 41?
Okie, switch sides. DT is a C. You next Tuesday.
Okay. You goddamn right, PJ. Thank
Who's
you,
the
buddy.
cunt? Oh, Donald Trump. Oh,
Donald
okay,
Trump.
yeah,
Donald
DT,
Trump.
DT.
Thank you, buddy.
Right,
for that.
right. I got
Big
you.
Jono, thank you so much. And Sharkbait, thank you for a gifted member as well. So we got to add 6 more to the wheel. We appreciate that, you guys. Very, very kind and generous. Okay. Listen to this.
Oh, here we
I'm
go.
going to tell you kids a story, if I may.
Please do.
Well, 3 people have been jailed for insurance fraud after claiming their cars were damaged by a bear.
In the same place?
Yeah. But unfortunately, it wasn't true. The assailant was someone dressed in a bear costume. The trio used a bear suit to stage the fake attacks inside a Rolls Royce and 2 Mercedes in an effort to get their paws on $150,000 insurance payout. Home surveillance footage submitted to an insurance company shows the bear attacking and entering the Rolls Royce in LA. Investigators found 2. Oh, there's a picture. I'm going to show you. Investigators found 2 additional fraudulent claims submitted to different insurance companies. Images released by the California Insurance Department show minor scratches on the doors. So let me show you the bear suit
This
first.
is very
and I'll show you-
creative fraud. You know, I like
I
fraud when
know.
it's creative at the very least.
You
That's
got
really
to you got to
nice.
give them some fucking props, right? This is detectives discovered the bear suit.
Oh my god, look at that thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Look at that thing.
it's a real goddamn thing.
They go,
You know?
Is there not a picture of like the CCTV shot where they're just like on all fours, or are they
Well,
standing up like a
thi-
humanized bear?
This is the bear. What's weird is it's kind of
What was that? Was that a fucking fire alarm?
yeah. What's weird about it is that why do you even need a bear
Whoa,
outfit?
fresh tinfoil hat, dude.
That's another one.
Awesome. Thank you so much,
Thank
Sammy.
you.
Appreciate it, buddy. Very, very kind, very, very courteous.
Thank you very much.
California Department of Insurance, it's like, why even have a bear suit then? Because if you're not gonna, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, just scratch the car up and say it was a fucking bear. Bears have been known to break into homes and rubbish bins, but yeah, I don't know. But it's fucking true. This is a real story. That's the
That
bear
was
outfit.
3 friends that so there was one guy in a bear suit who destroyed 3 of their cars.
Yeah. Yeah. They got 180 days in jail. Be served through a
Oh.
weekend program.
That sucks.
It's a lot of money.
They shouldn't go to jail for that. That was very creative, you know.
Yeah, they should get
let
a
people
job
off.
in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Well, they got 180 days in jail and $52,000 they have to pay each.
How much?
52 grand or 30.
Jesus fucking Christ. That's terrible. That's a lot of money, Jaffe. I don't know what to tell you.
The 4th dependent faces a court hearing in September. He should show up in the bear outfit.
He should. That would be
Since
next
it's
level.
since it's California too, he should be like, you know, I identify as a bear.
Oh, you could do that. He could.
And then it's like, you know, you want to come at me? You want to tell me I'm not a fucking bear?
That would
Motherfucker?
work. That would work.
I will
That would
sue the
fly in
shit out of you.
California.
Yeah, and hey man, you know me, I'm a very progressive
Very
liberal
progressive.
guy.
You
You
support
got to
it.
go with that.
Yeah,
I do
in
support
fact,
it.
you'd probably protest had the court, you know, appealed against that choice. You'd probably go to the court and protest, right, for bear rights.
Well,
The bare
yeah, no, I
necessities.
don't. Yeah, that's right. Jaffe can go to the hentai convention in his bunny suit. Yeah.
Oh,
Imagine.
you could, yeah. What, isn't that this week though?
Yeah, I still have to look into it about what I'm allowed to photograph there, though. So
That's
I'll
true,
have
yeah.
to get back to people on
I
that.
bet there's costumes where they just
Uh,
walk around with their tits out at that convention. You know, there's
gonna
no
look it up real
clothes.
quick.
I would imagine
gonna
so
take-
if it's NSFW.
I'm going to take it off the screen. I'm going to look up the YouTube of it. Hentai.
Yeah, because they ran previous years at that one, right? I'm sure they have.
Yes.
You know, when I was looking at a convention for the alien thing, I don't remember what it was called, but they do one on the East Coast. And let me tell you, it wasn't as cool as I thought it would be when I saw Alien Convention. Apparently, it's somewhere in New York, like not in Manhattan, but the county just on the northwest outside of it. I can't remember the county name at all. But it was very underwhelming. I was very sad. I was hoping to see they have an alien contest, like a beauty pageant contest as well, just like this one does, this weird anime one. And they were shit. The costumes were terrible, and I was so upset. I thought people that are like, you know, alien enthusiasts would put so much effort into pulling up in the highest tech UFO, you know, shit with like really cool masks, and you know they didn't. I was very sad about that.
Okay,
Pine Bush, that's right. That is Pine Bush, New York. That's right. Thank you, K-Bears. That is Pine Bush, New York, where they do that. They do one in Cali as well, but or is it Nevada? One or the other. Did you find it, or can't you find a video? Maybe it's never been recorded before.
No, they're recording it. Let's see.
I guess that, you know, I would imagine there's a lot of content there. A Bussy pageant. Well, didn't this anime pageant have a really funny name for the beauty pageant? Josh, would you go to Skinwalker Ranch? I would go to anywhere if it was going to be really, really good content. I would go anywhere, even if it does require me to fly across the sea to go to the US to do it for a show. I would absolutely.
Oh yeah, I would love to go to Skinwalker. I know.
Is it scary? I guess that's. Oh wait, let me click in.
Oh, you haven't played it yet?
Oh, no, I'm in
Alrighty,
now.
you filthy degenerates. Do I have some good news
Oh
for
my
you?
God.
If you're in the Solo, California area, or maybe willing to travel there, you should consider checking out the 18+ anime convention Hentai Matsuri, taking place in the Candelaria Hotel in San Diego, California. Great weather, by the way. This June 13th through 15th, 2025, you can experience
This was
3
last
whole
year, of
days
course.
of spicy 18+ fun, art, goodies, parties, cosplay, and many more. I'm Missy, otherwise known as Just Missy and Just Spicy, an illustrator and VTuber will be appearing IRL at Hentai Matsuri all 3 days. You can pick up some art on my booth and also catch my funny hee hee haha dick pic rating panel. User submitted, uncensored, full on cock and ball photos for everyone's eyeballs to witness. If you missed it last year, you don't want to miss it this year. People call me the dick pic girl at this point. Head over to hentaimatsuri.com to get your weekend or one-day tickets. Hope to see you.
Hey,
I don't-
from
yeah,
that
I don't-
video, it looked like a very small event. It didn't look very popular.
Oh, I think it is very small. I don't expect it's not like Comic-Con or anything.
Hi,
Wow.
my lovely
Oh my God. Okay,
listeners.
lovely.
I'm Lucky Cat Kira.
I mean,
here
she's
to tell you
She's
about
close.
from June 13th to the 15th. Well, with my good, I hope to see you by your
Come on.
These are great ads, huh?
to get to.
These are
You know,
great ads,
so-
Jaffe. I don't know what to tell you. I
Yeah.
mean, you know, they
I know,
they know how
man.
to hit the money, you know, with the blur
What-
at the end and everything.
What the what is this?
Hi, Lexapino Fit here. Hey guys, come down to
What?
Hentai Matsuri for 3 days of fitting this Please don't hurt me. Hentai Matsuri will be on June 13th to the 15th, 2025 at the Handlery Hotel in San
So this is
Diego.
a school.
3 days of hentai and panels.
What the fuck are these videos are
What the fuck?
crazy. Okay, who knew that even looking at the people advertising this convention would be such interesting
Well,
wonders of the world?
Well, these are the special guests. So on their website, they
are.
do all their special guest announcements. So
God.
that's what these videos
Hey
are.
there, Alice Hallfox here with a very exciting announcement. I am going to be a guest at Hentai Matsuri this year.
All right, so I got to go to this fucking thing. I got to go.
Yeah,
to this
you're
fucking
sold.
thing.
You're sold, right?
I'm just very curious. The There's a cosplay wrestling federation. What the fuck is that? That sounds amazing.
What?
Hey there, everybody. I am the Glorious Omni, and I'm here to tell you all about Hentai Matsuri, taking place at the Handley Hotel right here in San Diego, California.
When?
When? Oh, yeah. June 12th through the 14th.
And action.
Oh, okay. Sexiest. Right here.
Wait a minute. I want to see the cosplay wrestling. That sounds amazing. Cosplay Wrestling Federation.
The Cosplay Wrestling Federation.
Like, do they wrestle in costumes?
I guess so,
That would
right?
be- That's
Well, they wouldn't-
awesome. Like, there's Gaston.
Anything
There's Mario.
goes.
But I want to see a fucking wrestle match though, man.
Do they not have any on their wrestling page? Isn't that what? Aren't they there? Right there? CWF events, Showdown in San Diego Anime Con 2025. That one will do,
Let's
right?
Sexiest man here. I'm also the strongest.
Are they
Yeah, they're not
Are they
wrestling.
just talking?
No.
Oh, it's like the promotion or whatever.
Yeah, I'll do a little research.
That's really fun.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
I'm glad
But no,
they're dedicated. That's really nice.
yeah, you got to have a passion. You know, you really got to have a fucking passion.
Yeah.
And there were think about this though. There was a time where people
Wouldn't do anything like this. They'd be
wouldn't-
too scared to even act out their desires of what they want to do
and
with
they-
their life.
Yeah, and
Hobbies.
that's exactly right. And the internet is really, that's what I love about the internet. It really has allowed people to just sort of find their people. And
That's
you
true.
know, this is probably never going to make any money, or it's never going to be WWE, but you know, people are like, let's do wrestling and, you know, cosplay. That's kind of cool, man. I dig it.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, that's cool.
I can't tell if it's real or AI. No, it's real. John Pond, it's
Oh, it's
totally
real.
real.
It's very real.
Yeah, very, very real. So, I like conventions though. I think they're fun. I like big I mean, I probably won't go to Comic-Con. They have huge conventions
Yeah.
where you are too, right?
Yeah, of course we do. Yeah. We have you know, we have all the same main ones that you do as well. You know, like South by Southwest, Comic-Con, all that shit.
Yeah. Do you ever go?
I've never been in the UK to a convention. I've only been to conventions in the US.
Have you been to Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con?
I've been to San Diego to go to TwitchCon 1 year. Actually, 2 years.
Oh, okay. All right.
But still, I love
Yeah, I don't
San
know how
Diego.
big-
It's very lovely. Like the downtown, like Gaslamp Court and everything. It's really nice, actually. I was
Yeah.
surprised, pleasantly.
Yes. I'll tell you,
And the
I used
zoo's
to have an
good.
office down there. The zoo's, yeah, it's very, a lot of goats though.
Yeah.
But I don't know what I was going to say. Jaffe would be a horrible sultan. Yeah, true.
No,
Funky
he'd be
Faith,
decent.
a member for a month. Thank you, buddy. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for continuing to support the show. We appreciate it, buddy.
What do you think
I just
about
totally
Borderline's
lost my
idea? Borderline says, no, you can disagree with this. Josh and Jaffe, keep the goal rolling all week. It's better for user engagement and gives more people hope to those who have already put in their money and they won't be scammed.
Well, you're not scammed. Well, I like Josh's idea.
disheartening.
I like him that we keep it going, but we need to at least.
Hit
Here's what I'll
something.
say: if we can get this, what time is it? We got like 40 minutes, 35 minutes. If we can get to 70 before the end of the show, we'll roll it.
I think that's fair. 70 is fair.
Yeah. I mean, 70 is not, it's
That's
a lot of
not
money, but
undoable.
it's, you know.
But
then again, we only have 260 people watching. This is a shit time slot.
It is a terrible time slot, Jaffe. Let me tell you, Jaffe, even Reapers against Queens had 300 viewers. So if we're hitting this number against Queens, that means we have something. I'm sorry, it does. It means you have something. Which means if you have something, shouldn't you be pushed to a time where more people can watch you so you can achieve the goals and do the things of your content that you dream of? Should we make a push?
Well, I think
I know we're new.
Well, we're kind of new. Crypt's been around for a while,
Well,
but I do think. But you couldn't do it any earlier, right?
I could do 2 p.m. I'd love to do 2 p.m. I didn't want 2 p.m. You know.
Welcome to the weirdness, dude.
Thank
Thank you, Sammy.
Thank you for the memberships. Remember, guys, if we reach 70, we're going to roll it over. But, Xylee never wanted 2 p.m. to begin with. I mean, originally she was going to be put at 4, but then Queens didn't want to go at a certain time, so then we got put to 2 again. We used to be at 2 before. Xylee's not the biggest fan of 2, but she's there. But I would be.
5 newbies, dude.
Miru.
That's like a whole constellation, man.
Thank you so much, Miru. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sammy, and thank you for the 5 Miru. Very nice. Very, very kind. But wait, 2 o'clock, what does that mean? So right now I go live here at 1.
So 2 hours earlier.
That's right. So 11. Yeah. And that would have us,
that would be incredible for me. Go on B at 2 p.m. Who's at 2 p.m. on B? No, but we don't want to go against Reapers though. Going against Reapers is still fucking retarded, right? Because there are people from Reapers that do want to watch me, like because I split off, right? And there are people that would want to watch Crypt, but then would have to watch Reapers because Reapers is the catch-up show, and everyone watches Reapers to catch up with what's going on in the bloody fucking whole place. So we can't win on B circuit at 2. We can't. It would be the same thing as Queens.
Wizard of Ego says it's a great alternative to Queens, though. It's a 9 p.m. slot for me here in the UK. Yeah. Okay.
I do agree we need to work something out. I think we've proven that there is a lot of promise here, but you need to be in the promised land to really deliver on half your promises. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, having support is really nice. It makes you able to do a lot more with the show. Not that we can't do a lot already. It's just... It's not wholly disheartening. I'm very happy for everyone that's here, and I'm proud of what we've done already. But we've had a lot of great reviews, and that to me goes further than anything. Like, we've had a lot of great reviews in the Discord, a lot of people commenting in other chats before those streams even go live, while they're waiting for other streams to start. People have been commenting on Crypt and how good it is. You know, I feel like we've got something good. I feel like we are onto a winner. I just feel like we're in a bad spot. The time slots really do matter here. They really do.
The only people who say they don't are the people who are in a good time slot.
Yeah, the people that are in currently a great time slot where they're unaffected by anything. Yeah, absolutely.
Right. So I was watching Big Mistake kind of go after Alice in Wonderland. So I'm like, what did Alice say? Alice says, again, I'm not donating anymore. This sucks. And then I'm looking for what she's talking about, but I can't find it. Now I'm very curious.
She hates us, Jaffe. I don't know
why.
No,
she's always been a supporter of the show.
She might hate me.
She says, well, I'm not donating again, but I don't know why. Let's see. What'd she say? What'd you do?
We missed her dono? Did we really?
Love when people ignore my donos.
Let me have a look, Alice. I don't see a dono there. I'm scrolling up.
I'm looking too. What did you say? Oh, yeah. I see it. Yeah, we'll get to it. Oh, yeah,
that wasn't that long ago. Yeah, we'll get to it.
Relax, my friend. We're not trying to scam anybody. We're not trying to fuck anybody. If on the occasion we miss it, and sometimes we do
go back. We go back. We tend to go back and then just double check if we've read them or not. And we were always going to get to you, Alice. Do you think we'd forget about you, Alice? Absolutely.
And even if we did, now that you've made yourself known, we looked back and said, "Oh, okay, yeah, that it's not personal."
Might as well read it now.
I bet Goldilocks did it. That rascal. She's always up to no good. Now, I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. But we appreciate it. We appreciate it very, very much, Alice in Wonderland.
Well, I'm sure it was maybe more contextual the time she sent it, but sorry about that. But that's the thing. That's kind of how it always goes though. With when less than 10, like because obviously TTS plays immediately, so you can really interrupt the show whenever. But with fives, unfortunately, that on most shows it's read them when they come, like when you get a chance. You know, you just catch up, you go back. That's what a lot of shows do. So that's just kind of how that works. Sorry, Alice. But thank you, regardless. Very helpful.
But look, I'm warning you people. I'm warning you people.
That's very ominous.
If your parents, Freakazoid, welcome to Band World, buddy. We appreciate it very, very much. Thanks, champ.
Thank you.
I'm warning you people that if you've got children that play Minecraft, or if you play Minecraft, this is pretty amazing. Have you heard about the malware that has infected 116,000 people?
The mod, right? There was a mod, and then it turned on their webcams.
Yes.
That's crazy.
$5 to be a member to this channel that will let you access the webcams of people who are playing Minecraft.
It's insane.
And there's, it is insane. And it says, it harvested passwords and cookies from 36 browsers, Discord, and Steam. Cryptocurrency wallet data and Minecraft IDs. Okay.
Oh God.
What they didn't expect was how customers were using it. Monitoring the campaign's Telegram channel, which had over 850 members at least $5. They documented what appeared to be teenagers using the remote access tools not to steal money, but to harass peers, record victims through their webcams, and posting the footage to their channel. It's since been taken down, but the campaign hasn't. Operators are actively deploying new domains as older ones get flagged. Now, I saw years ago a story in Wired about people that did that. They would hack into your webcam, and there would be a whole group of, underground websites that you could go to, and you could pay to just watch people living their lives.
Insane. Because look, we're going to assume the majority of people that play Minecraft are young. Even though I started playing it again when I was young, when I think it was in beta or alpha or something at the time. It was like 2008, maybe. That's when I started playing it. I was very young. I stopped playing after like 2 or 3 years and never played it again. But I think most people that play it these days are still even kids. I believe.
I mean, a lot of them probably moved over to Roblox, and then
possibly.
I don't know what the demo is of that game, but
that's horrifying though.
For me, I would just be like, I would prefer my camera not be hacked, but at the same time, this is all you see. My cameras. It's not like I have like you're going to see anything.
Well, no, it's still a massive invasion of people's privacy.
It is. Oh, of course. I'm not supporting it. I'm not supporting
No, of course you're not, because we'd go fucking viral if you were, because they'd be like, look at this monster who's supporting.
But you know how the LCU is. The minute you bring up anything, you're a supporter of it, even if you're talking about it.
Apparently.
I went on to live this weekend to talk about the God of War stuff. Turbo wanted me to come on, so I said, okay, I'll go on there. And he started asking me about this game, Stellar Blade 2, which I think looks really good.
Does.
But there's a whole controversy about the character who's very sexualized in the game, the new one, looking too young. And he, of course, tried to make hay out of it. And I'm just like, dude, why I sometimes think the people that complain about this shit are the ones that are probably the ones that are really doing this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like
I get what you're saying.
They think about it. They talk about it a little bit too much. They accuse other people of what they're actually doing, like they're projecting.
Yeah.
Because I will agree. Look, people should be able to make whatever the fuck they want. I do think the character in Stellar Blade 2 does look young, like to the point that it feels maybe not. And the guys who are making it in South Korea are like, it's just a Western thing. And in South Korea, it doesn't mean the same thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you've seen this character, but
I haven't.
I will show you.
But I did watch the LeVay trailer, and I did agree with you. The main character is very bland. Not in just their their structure as a human being, but or they're a god or whatever they are. But the clothing as well is so boring and drab. The character doesn't stand out, or it has no interesting defining features. So I agreed with you on that once I finally watched that.
Well, let's stay with that for a minute. I want to show you something. I might make a video about this. Just why not?
But yeah, let's have a look at the character. From
We'll come back to Stellar Blade, but since you're on God of War, so this is a game they showed at the Xbox show yesterday, and
Senua.
You know, I never,
yes.
I never really liked Senua. I you know, Hellblade 1 and 2. I thought they were dull. They looked pretty, but they were dull. But this is a character, and this is from the same team that made Heavenly Sword. They did Devil May Cry 5 or DMC or whatever it's called. I think this character, even though I don't like her visual look, I don't think, you know, but I think she looks more like and seems more like a badass. You tell me. Let me just scrub through people behind.
Believing time would see them heal.
Now, compared to God of War,
But what is left in the dark? Seconds. And some binds cannot be broken.
I mean, she has a lot in common visually with the God of War character, but I do think she looks more fun to play. She looks more brutal. Like, this feels like God of War to me.
Really? I think so too.
Conceptually, like, it feels like you're like, okay, she's a violent motherfucking badass. And there's blood.
I would say she's marginally more interesting. There are parts about her that are still bland, but I think she is a much more compelling, exciting looking character.
I would agree, and I just think there's more of a brutality here that is missing in God of War. But if you look at Stellar Blade 1, the main character, who I thought was very cool, got a lot of shit because she was overly sexualized, which I'm like, cool, not a problem, pal. I'm down for it. And she had all these sexy outfits and stuff, but you know, she's clearly a grown woman.
Yeah.
I will agree with people. This is the main character in Stellar Blade 2. And she looks, you know, a little too young to be.
Is there a
dressed...
whole shot of the whole character or just that?
Well, here she is. So she's, if you look at some of her moves in the game, I mean, it shows.
That's the Stellar Blade 2 one.
This is Stellar Blade 2, but I'll show you the action real quick. It's a great trailer. It looks like a lot of fun. But yeah, I think she's a little.
There is some youthfulness. Yeah, they do look kind of young, maybe like 15.
I mean, yeah, she looks disturbingly young.
Yeah, a bit much.
Where's this one go? No. This? Okay. Stellar Blade.
I like the Xbox showcase. There's some good ones on there. The Magician,
I did too. There were,
and the Clockworks. I think it's called. Those two looked really good. I really like those.
I thought Gears looked really good.
Oh, Gears looks really good. Yes, like a prequel.
I'm just going to jump to. It is a prequel, yeah. So here she is in her whole outfit, and you know, it's clearly pushing into. You know, there's a sexuality to it. She's skin tight. She's got lots of outfits. There's a lot of butt shots.
There's a lot of butt shots.
And again, you know, they're saying she's of age. Great. But I will say this one did. I usually don't agree with a lot of the complainers about stuff like this. I think they're a little bit too Puritan. In this case, though, I do think this character looks
facially
disturbingly,
just purely based on the face. Yeah,
it looks like you've taken like a 11-year-old girl's face and put it onto this body. You know, do with that what you will.
Are they meant to be? Where is this based? Is this like Asian characters or?
It's like some future sci-fi thing.
Future shit. Okay,
it's not. Yeah.
I've never played this one, or like the original one, or whatever.
Worst Django says the IRL model she was based on is 34. Yeah, I'm not suggesting that they're doing anything wrong.
Intentional, yeah.
Right. I'm just saying that, you know, it is a little. I'm not, you know.
Well, I think with a lot of
As long-
Asian studios, they tend to really go for the smooth face look, right? Where they do tend to look younger, and I think that also comes from a sense of youthfulness that they have in their cultures too. Because they do tend to look quite young in general. Like a 30-year-old woman over there won't probably look 30. She'll probably look 20. You know.
Yeah,
there's that
no,
as
that
well.
is-
We have to be realistic with what is in
Right,
the real world.
But again, I do think you can be like this woman looks youthful, but
she looks of age.
She
Yeah.
does. She looks of age, right? The funniest, what was it? The Asian women meme age. So I married a Eurasian woman. Her mom's side is full Japanese.
Okay.
And this is pretty true though. This is pretty great. If you haven't seen this,
Okay, let's have a look. Full screen this real quick.
So the average age, it's all
There we
true.
go.
And then boom. This is exactly what happened to her mom. Like her mom looked just like this.
They
It was the
shrink her
craziest
really
fucking
short.
Yeah.
120.
Craziest fucking thing. Yeah.
That's funny.
Bring back women in games that look like Bayonetta, Vertucci. Yeah, Bayonetta, no issues. No issues with Bayonetta. So anyway, whatever. So that's the latest controversy, but people are.
Yeah.
I like Stellar Blade, man. I'm a fan of this of the first game. I had never finished it, but I kind of want to. And I plan on playing the second one because gameplay wise, it looks great. And as long as the team didn't do anything, harming children, and they're like, look, this girl just looks young. What do you want from me? Cool. I don't have to agree with everything. That's the problem with a lot of this video game culture is it's like, if I don't approve it needs to go away. It's like, just don't play it. But I do think it's weird.
It is weird.
I do think it's weird.
It is weird. What are you most excited for? You did the Summer Game Fest, you did the Xbox Showcase. What are your top 3 right now that you're excited for?
Oh man, that's okay. I mean, I'm actually no. I mean, I'm putting a video together about that.
Oh, you
because,
are? Okay.
Well, no. I don't mean it like I don't want to say. I'm saying that there is a lot of good stuff. Like I am surprised. Yeah. So I'll tell you some of the one like Exodus looks great, which was like the Mass Effect thing. I agree with you about magicians and clockwork.
Yes.
There's a horror game called I think it's called Cordura, and it looks great, but I don't know how it's going to play. But here's the idea. Right. It is a co-op horror game you play with 3 other friends online, and the AI will replace your friends like in The Thing, and it will do it's supposed to talk like them and sound like them, so you won't always know if the person you're with is your friend or an AI pretending to be your friend.
So it emulates
now, obviously,
their
if you're
voice? That's going to be difficult to make, no?
I know. I don't know how it's going to work, but if it works and you're not playing on Discord, which you shouldn't, you should use the proximity. That's going to be a hell of a crazy.
That would be cool. I love games with proximity chat, especially if they mask or change your voice. That would be so exciting. Because here's the thing: the only way I think they could do that successfully is if they mask your voice to begin with.
That's exactly right. That's a great point. Like if you're playing the girl character who is like, a sexy ingenue, and she just has that voice and it doesn't sound like your friend Carl. It sounds like the character's voice. You're right. That's probably how they're doing it.
Work. That would work easily, actually.
I mean, there was so much. There's a new Resident Evil Veronica remake. Jen Atlas looked good. Stellar Blade. So I got to really think about it because there was good stuff. But I'm going to tell you something. And I'm going to show I'm going to risk it right now, and I'm going to show the audience because I've played this demo now 5 times, and it brought me so much just joy. I was so stressed all weekend. It was a very busy week for me. Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to show you the trailer. It's a demo right now, and it's as I get older, I really do like cozy games, that genre.
Yeah, I'm starting to enjoy those too, and I'm 30, but I'm starting to enjoy those more.
It just makes it's a good thing to play before you go to bed. It's peaceful, it's relaxing. This game, it's only a 30-second. It's a 30-second trailer. Watch this trailer. So you're basically building these little dioramas for a bookshelf. And I'm assuming at the end you see your whole bookshelf, but they only let you build one in the demo. And after you put one together, it ends up telling a little story. Let me see. Let me see if there's somebody playing it, because it is so relaxing.
Yeah, these games are really taking off. I mean, there's lots where you clean your house, or you do, or you're a designer, an interior designer. There's tons, or you just tidy your house.
Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah,
but like this one's, so you're building this. And again, this is free. Go get the demo. It's on Steam right now. It is fucking great. And at the end of it, you take all your individual walls and pieces, and they ask you to put it together, in the fully functioning diorama, right? And you can rotate it and look inside and go inside it. And it's very, very cool. It takes a second to if you first start playing it, you might feel the controls are bad. They're not. They just don't explain it very well. So if you get it, hit me up in a DM and I'll tell you what you need to do. But it's great. It's fucking great. I also played a game this weekend called Game Restoration Game Demo something. Now this one, this one was batshit, because you are able in this game to zoom in. You basically run a video game store, and you're having to clean these games inside, outside. It's really, really cool. But the problem with it is it is so it takes a long time. So, I mean, you've got to go into the nooks and crannies. You have to get rid of the scratches. You have to zoom into the, so I probably spent 45 minutes and I only got 98%, but it was really fucking cool. So I don't plan on buying this one, because it's almost not relaxing. It feels like work.
It's almost stressful.
So, there's that balance, but I do like these, I like the cleaning games and the cozy games, and
Well, did you ever play Power Wash Simulator? That was one where I think it really started to kick off with the games that are sort of like this.
Absolutely.
There's a massive
remember
influx now of cozy games. Massive.
Yes. I love that one. There's a game called Unpacking.
Yes, I played that.
That made me actually cry. I don't cry in many games. I've cried in 2 games. And I don't know. I think maybe as I get older, I just really
like the simplicity.
It's not even the simplicity. Are you seeing my screen right now?
Oh, what's that? Yeah, I see your screen.
So I'll just bring this. I'm not going to play it. I'll just show what I'm talking. Like even this that I'm playing right now. Hang on. It's so simple, but it's just.
I've not heard of this one.
It's a demo, right? And it's and next week is Steam Next Fest. So you're going to see a lot of these, but it's just. It's a very simple little simulator, and you can take your people and move them where you need to move them if you want them to chop wood, and it's just really fun. And
I like
games, and it
like
makes
that.
you relax. I do too.
I've been waiting for like a black and white to come out, because I'm a huge fan. I used to be a huge fan of Peter Molyneux. Do you know him? Have you ever met him?
Yeah, of course.
I used to love Peter Molyneux. I love him.
He's got a new game coming out.
I think he does. Yeah, I heard about that. I think it's his last game. He said his God War game, a God game.
That's right.
He's obsessed with the God game, sort of.
Well, I think he just wants another hit, and he knows he can make a game like that.
Yeah.
Let's buy this.
I mean, it would be an easy hit if he did like a black and white, like a new one. But obviously, he probably doesn't. I think he runs his own studio now, so obviously, probably doesn't have the rights to that. But that's Guildford in the UK. It's a huge game development town, Guildford.
Oh yeah, of course,
huge
absolutely.
For game development. There's a lot of studios there.
I think what I'll do is maybe I'll start playing cozy games on the Crypt channel.
Yeah, you should
just
do
every
that.
night.
You should do that. Like just really wind down with Jaffe. That'd be great.
Yeah, I'm down with that. I like.
Yeah, I think that's cute. I think that's cool. But no, these games really are taking the fuck off, and there's loads of I wouldn't call them clones because they all keep releasing new. Well, there are clones, but they keep releasing like new games with slight twists to the previous cozy game. Like I feel like Unpacking has spawned loads more like it, but they're almost different in the way they operate. You know what I mean? Like
I do. I know. I know
if
exactly.
anyone that's been on Steam recently, if you go through and look at like all the like recent releases and top selling and stuff like that, you will notice there's like 10 times more cozy games than you've ever seen before, and they are a lot of fun because they're very relaxed. You're not trying to stress yourself out and win or beat anybody. You know, you're just taking it easy, chilling, and you could be doing anything else while you're doing that if you wanted to, because they're that laid back.
Agree.
I think that's
now,
nice.
But Joshua, going from that to not nice.
Oh, let me just remind them real quick. What are we on? We just need 23 members and we'll roll it to tomorrow. I think we can do this. We need Jaffe and Josh take the Crypt as bunnies. I think it'll be great. I think it'll be wonderful.
And we're gonna wear. I'm gonna get a real fucking bunny
real
suit.
bunny
I'm not just gonna get ears. It'll be like a furry suit.
Oh God.
I already looked him up.
Furry?
Well,
That's
I mean, it's gonna be what
man.
I showed.
I couldn't do that.
Yeah,
I feel bad enough in that. Trust me, I feel terrible wearing that. We're 23 away. We have 9 minutes left. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Right? I mean, I want to get these. Aren't that expensive? And look at. I mean, that's like a real fucking bunny suit. I mean, I would have to cut a hole in the mouth and destroy the mouth, but
you would have to put some holes in it, and you know, not low, but high, so you can breathe. Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe I'll shoot that day against a green screen, so I'll be like in a field.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I'm down.
I can do the same. I can do the same. I've got a green screen as well. I can pull down.
Yeah. So whatever, you guys. If you don't want to see the art, if you don't want to fund our art, that's fine.
Yeah, because here's the thing. We can have like a special TTS voice that day. We can theme the whole stream. We change everything for a day.
Yeah, it's not your job to fund our art. If you don't care about spreading joy in the fucking world, you guys, if you just, that's all right.
Yeah.
Let the world burn. Fuck it. Let the world burn.
You know what? Maybe we should. Maybe it's over, Jaffe.
Maybe we should. This is what's happening in China. What is that?
Twerking robot? Oh, wow. It's going to beat up the kids. Oh, it did.
It did.
Okay.
And that's not AI. That's real.
I was waiting for it too. That is hilarious. Did they shut him down after that or not? They let him carry on kicking their asses.
At least it didn't hit that little baby over there.
Oh no, that would be terrible. I mean,
God. Fresh tinfoil hat, dude.
Goddamn right.
We on how many
thank you, Sharkbait, and thank you, Beast Man,
10,
and
11?
thank you, Stein. Stein is
5 recruits. That's totally gnarly.
Steimanist?
Somebody get these people their hats and shit.
That's 2 in a row. 2 5s in a row.
That's amazing.
5?
Thank you, guys.
5 newbies, dude.
Thank you.
That's
amazing.
A whole constellation, man.
5. We need. How many do we need? Wait, I didn't check my number. My latest number.
Sharkbait, thank you. Beastman, thank you so much, Beastman. Thank you, Steimanist. Thank you so fucking much, you guys. That's a delightful. You goddamn right, because get blood bunnies and name the stream.
Water Crypt down.
Get bloody bunnies and name the stream Water Crypt. Down crying laughing.
Water Crypt down. That's funny. I like that. That's funny.
Should make that should be the thumbnail.
I won the art. Yeah, that's great.
I love it. Thank you, Trippy Savage. You want to put a movie on the wheel, buddy?
Yeah, we'll put a movie on for you.
The robot attacked because they put in a stupid wig. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure it had no knowledge of the wig.
How did I see that coming? And they didn't know. The operators of this robot did not see that coming in any way. It just happened like that.
Yeah.
I saw it. I was like, they're gonna hit that kid. It's gonna hit that kid. I can just see it happening. It actually did. I was like, no way. And you would think some guy would run out and be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Let me shut him off real quick and terminate him. But they didn't, which is great. Robots deserve to live too.
Yeah. I think so.
I mean, maybe the kid deserved it.
Maybe the robot was smart enough he could recognize who the asshole kid was.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't need anything other than I can just kind of fucking look at the dude.
Yeah. Exactly.
And we're off to the goddamn races. So
maybe
don't forget, by the way.
Invention.
Now, guys, we are 5 minutes away, my friends. 5 minutes away. If we can get how many more YouTube memberships to get to 70?
Wait, no, we need 12. Wait, we need 12. We need 12. We need 12 gifted members. Or memberships. You
gifted
can member up
members.
yourself too.
And we will give you Water Crypt Down, and you'll love it. You'll fucking love it with all your heart and soul. Meantime, don't forget tomorrow on the steps of the Capitol.
Yes,
there might be some pretty big UFO disclosure that we'll be talking about tomorrow afternoon. So you're going to want to tune in for that, of course.
Yes.
That is, I don't know. Who knows? There is. Look, these guys have to know that are kind of in that culture, the ufology world. They have to know that if they don't bring the goods, there's a point. Well, there's a point that they're going to lose. If it is a grift, which I don't believe it is, then there's like, okay, we're not going to listen to you anymore. You can only make that claim so many times before we just walk away and say, okay, you're a waste of time. So I think we're going to see something interesting.
Yes.
Kind of cool. Greg says Jaffe looks like he gives bad hugs for such a chubby, nice grandpa.
Wow, that's mean.
I actually give great hugs unless you want a Christian side hug. Have you heard of the Christian side hug?
I've never heard of that. That's a new one for me. I'm sure it's very exciting. Is it when you're like, is it like an air hug kind of thing?
No.
It's not. Oh, it's worse. Is it like something that they've been accused of in the? Never mind. I just can't imagine what that would be. Oh, we're close. We're close. 2 more.
Whoa.
Hey, there we go.
Whoa. 5 more seekers of the truth?
60.
Poor aliens, man.
2 more. Oh, let me cut that one off.
Dude.
Shark
5 recruits.
Thank you.
That's totally
Trippy
gnarly.
Savage.
Somebody
Come
get
on,
these
you
people
guys.
their hats and shit.
Hey, Beastman.
One more. Come
We're
on,
one away,
get
boys.
in.
We're one away, and you'll get to see the Christian side hug video too. I mean,
Oh,
what
you're
do you
sharing.
want?
Oh, you're sharing us.
Man, welcome to the
I'm
dude.
watching. I was playing us. I was watching your stream, and you're streaming us right now through Discord. So it played up double. I think did we just get the one? I don't know because I was hearing.
We got one from Beastman, so we've got Beastman, Trippy Savage.
one more
Thank
to
you,
go.
Sharkbait. Thank you.
One more.
And we got one more to go, baby.
Can we do
one
it?
more?
Can we do
Hey!
it? Let's go! Let's fucking
There we
go.
go.
You know, they said we
There we
couldn't do
go.
it, Jaffe, and there we done it. Where's this Christian side hug? Let's get
Bring
that
it up.
rolling.
Bring it up. Here
Let's
you
get
go.
that
Thank you
next.
so much. All the ones brought us to the
no, you don't
finish
do it.
line. Beastman, Trippy,
Move on
Sharkbait.
in, dude.
Oh, that's another one. Thank you.
Stymonist. Thank you guys so fucking much, you guys. Insane. And then we got one from Bree Bree. No, she's been a member for 2 months. Thank you, Bree Bree. We did it. So we're gonna roll this over. We could get to the what's the goddamn
Oh, we'll
thing?
definitely
The
hit it tomorrow. We'll make
the
sure of
bunny
it.
suits.
We'll make sure of it. We'll make fucking sure of it.
right,
By the
am
way,
I
you
sharing my screen?
need to change your screen though, because you're sharing the Discord screen right now and it's echoing, so I can't click in. I think you shared the wrong window, maybe.
Okay, here you go. This is the Christian side hug.
There we go. There we go. Let's watch this. Great way to end as well, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, give me that Christian side hug. That Christian side hug. Give me that Christian side hug. That Christian side hug. I'm a rough rider. Filled up with Christ's love. Give me that Christian side hug. That Christian side hug.
These are the easy rules, so pay attention. It's essential. This ain't no front hug zone. You ain't that fly. You ain't my Jones. Stop and listen. No front hugs and no kissing. I ain't that dead. Call your mama. You'll be riding home in coma. I got my crew, you ain't got nothing. Follow these rules, yeah. Cause we ain't bluffing now. You ain't no rabbi, you ain't no priest. So rise up off me like the showbread with no yeast. Now, don't use that front hug, boy. That makes it awkward.
So what they're basically saying, if you don't get the idea, is if you're gonna hug somebody, you don't hug them from the front because that can be sexual. So it's got to be a side hug. It's the Christian side hug, and they're about to show you how to do it. If you're
I'd love to see how, because I swear it's more sexual from the side. But okay, let's see.
By the way, Trippy Savage, for his 10, he wants to put Fear and Loathing on the wheel. If we can add that.
I'll whack it on.
That's inappropriate.
Thank you.
You back up off her cause we want to keep our mind pure, want to keep away from sin. That means it's you too, girl. Only you all around.
Give me that Christian side hug. That Christian side hug. Give me that Christian side hug. That Christian side hug.
We be walking like.
I'm being teased, Jaffe. I want to know.
We be side hugging.
They're telling you just use one arm.
It's how we do, boo. This ain't no club, so don't be hating on me when I show no love. We living holy, it ain't no thing. So put your hands in the air and let that shoulder hang. I'm going global, cause you don't know me. I'm buying babies like Angelina Jolie. So quit that hugging and slow down, mama. And hit my fist like President Obama. Now, Democratic shift in the Congress. Reboot. Democratic shift in the Congress. Reboot. Democratic shift in the Congress. Reboot. Oh, give me that Christian side hug. I'm a married man.
Anyway, okay,
Wow.
so it's it's ridiculous. It's
So it's one
they should
arm.
perform it. That
Okay.
it's one arm. It's
It's real
dumb.
sweet. I like that.
It's dumb.
Uh,
In the chat, the end user says, "Sounds super cheesy, but it's probably for instilling moral values in teens." What moral values?
How to hug
what
correctly.
is this?
Don't grope
Yeah, what
people.
is what is this instilling? It's basically what's wrong with teens when they're of the right age? I mean, they're interested in
Have a
these
hug.
things. Have a hug.
Yeah, why not?
Wear a condom.
Yeah.
Be safe. Be respectful of your partners. All that.
Yeah.
But come on, people.
Anyway,
It's three o'clock.
any last words, Jaffe? I wanted to get into a whole nother conversation there, but we have to end here, unfortunately. Any last words?
I apologize if tomorrow let's get all the Josh topics. I just went. I was.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay. It's fine. We're good.
We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you guys for helping us hit that goal.
Yes.
Very generous all day long. Thank you, fellas. And Filettis. And maybe I'll be streaming some cozy games tonight. But regardless, we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully, 1:00 San Diego time. Be well, be safe. And it's Josh. Go.
Yeah, all right. See you guys. Have a good one. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for watching. It means a lot to us. You guys have yourselves a lovely afternoon, evening, night, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Cheerio. See ya.